come on here. I always look kind of homeless. Good evening guys, I hope that you are well. I thought that I would attempt to film another cooking vlog. I don't know how well it went last time. I think I got progressively a little bit more drunk as the video went on, but it tasted good, the risotto that I made. This time I'm making a mozzarella and chorizo gnocchi bake because I saw these in Italy, I ate these in Italy and I absolutely loved them. So I wanted to make a recipe with them. Without further ado, let's do another cooking video. Okay, so I just need my ingredients, which are onion, garlic cloves, chorizo. I'm a bit concerned because I don't know if I do actually have garlic cloves now I'm thinking about it. I was watching a video yesterday of how to chop an onion. That's really bad. Like, I kind of do know how to chop an onion, but just in case I was definitely doing it wrong. So I took the knife and I cut off the edges, and then I started the video because I thought, well, you normally have to cut edges, right, when you're cutting vegetables and things like that. So that's what I did. First thing this guy said in the video is, rule number 1, don't cut off the edges, otherwise your eyes will literally bleed, you will cry so much if you take off the edges of an onion. And what did I do? I took off the edges of the onion. And what did I do? I cried. Okay, so far I have been successful. I put the grill on in advance because I always forget about putting ovens and grills on in advance, and then things get burnt and I'm really bad at multitasking. I am currently cooking my onions and my garlic cloves, and then I have to put in my tomatoes, my chorizo, some caster sugar, it's just a teaspoon, and then there is something else which I forget, and then you let that simmer for about 8 minutes, and then after that you add in the gnocchi, which I've got from frozen, so I have to cook it for a little bit longer, and then we'll see where I am at that stage. I'm a little bit nervous that I'm going to mess it up because I did actually burn my food last night. Okay guys, this is the final product. You can see the mozzarella and you've got the gnocchi, chorizo, onions. It looks amazing. Now is time for the taste test. Kind of nervous. I want this to taste good. Oh wow, it's really stringy. Okay, I'm gonna give that, not based on my cooking skills, based on the actual recipe and how I feel about it, I'm gonna give it a strong 8, 9 out of 10 because I love anything kind of pasta, Italian based. My cooking skills could probably be a bit better. I think the pasta could be a little bit softer. That's kind of on me because I cooked it from frozen, could have had a few more minutes, could have maybe boiled it beforehand a little bit more. But all in all, it tastes delicious. The mozzarella is my favourite part of it. It's so stringy, I love it. And I'm gonna try this again this week and maybe I will cook the gnocchi better this time, but 10 out of 10 for effort, definitely. I love it. Oh my goodness, my hay fever is so bad. Continuing the theme of my why in a week, I thought that it would make sense for me to film what I have for my lunch pretty much every day because it just works for me. It's nothing special, it's not difficult, and you can definitely make it yourself at home. So for my lunch, I normally just make up a salad, which I like to call a Caesar salad, but it's not really. There's different ingredients and sometimes it changes. But mainly what it consists of is salad, feta cheese, and then I have the croutons, and I also have cucumber. And then I put Caesar salad on the top and a little bit of pepper. But this time around, I've also got some chorizo because I have been using it for some of my evening meals. That's pretty much my salad because it's quick, it's efficient, it's easy to prep, easy to make the night before if you're going to work. And it's somewhat healthy, but I probably make it quite unhealthy with how much I add to it. So I always give my dog a small portion of my salad. Not every day, but just when he's around, and now he's being greedy and waiting for more, which I won't be giving him. But just because I have chicken and some ham, he really likes chicken and ham. So why not give him a portion of my food? What's mine is his now, apparently. Good evening, I am back again. I don't normally chat and bake because despite being a woman, I am not a very good multitasker, so I can't really do many things at once, and also I still kind of have to read the recipe to be able to cook them, even though I've done them like 3 times. And the exact same with directions. I still use directions to get my nails done, and I have been getting them done for almost a year now, so it's safe to say I don't have a very good memory. But I thought that we could have a little chit chat if you grab a tea or a coffee and you can bake with me. I don't know if anyone makes the same mistake as me, but I always forget to take the butter out like 15 minutes before and it's just come out of the fridge, so it's not quite ready to cook yet because it's pretty much rock hard, which is frustrating. But I've just chopped up 125 grams of butter. I say butter weird because I'm Geordie, so for those of you who don't live in the UK, there are different regions, different cities in the UK other than London, because I always get asked when I'm abroad or in a different country, whereabouts in London are you from? I'm not from London. I'm from Newcastle, which is way up north. I always say it's basically near Scotland, okay? I'm like very far north. So I say butter, like without the R. I have to break a certain amount of dark chocolate, I can't remember how much. I think it's about 125 grams or something like that. Also into the bowl, and then I heat that bowl up and mix it all together. So that's the first step of my infamous brownies. One thing I do know for sure is that I absolutely love white chocolate. The only thing is that it's really hot. So the chocolate melts kind of fast. So, fun fact about me is I have never really been much of a baker or a cooker when I was younger. I always liked the concept of cooking and baking, but ever since I've picked it up, I've realised how good it is for my mental health and my mental well-being. Instead of sitting in front of the TV or scrolling on social media, I kind of get to have time away from any form of media and just focus on picking up a new skill, which is really nice, and you get that feel-good factor, at least for me anyways, when you give it to your family, your aunties, your uncles, your grandma, your granddad, your mum, your dad, your boyfriend, and they're like, oh my god, this is amazing, or you see their face light up just because you've made something for them and they just really appreciate that. And I think that it's the best feeling in the world to just give someone some brownies or some cookies or whatever for their birthday, or just for no reason, just because you care about them. So that's exactly what I'm doing for my friends tomorrow, who I'm hosting for, because they said they liked the brownies last time and I remembered that, and I'm making them again. Time to say that this particular recipe is a great starting point for learning how to bake, because out of everything that I've baked, including cookies, I still find the brownies the easiest to make. So long as you do the sieving right, and so long as you fold it with a spatula properly so that there doesn't get loads of air in the mixture, then it's pretty straightforward to do, and they taste delicious and everyone loves brownies. And there's not too much going on at once which stresses you out. Like for example, I don't like it when there's the oven and then there's a pan and the pan's going off, and you get that all the time with cooking, which is what stresses me out so much. So I have to follow relatively easy recipes when I'm cooking. For this brownie mixture, it's just super easy and it's chocolate. So this is currently the mixture, and then all I need to do is add in these and then just pop it in the oven. Guys, that is all from me. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time for another one. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.